seconds to start the fourth quarter. Here comes Dean across the timeline. And again, we haven't seen much emotions. You don't know if this is a team that lives for the fourth quarter. Not ever seeing this team. Do they live for the fourth quarter or not? I'll tell you somebody who lives for the fourth quarter. Bradley Dean, three-pointer, 52-46.
Well, statistically, the fourth quarter's been their lowest production this year. But I don't know as far as people being off the bench versus starters, that kind of thing.
That's because they've had the lead in most of their games. So,
yes,
as you mentioned.
As they drive the ball inside, another basket. Give that one to Tucker. As a lot of stuff going on away from the ball. Irvin's got the ball. Looks like he's going to try to take it, but he's double teamed. He's going to shoot a three. He's knocked down, but they're going to call it hit the baseline, and they're going to call it.
Now, I'm not an aficionado, but if you are shooting the ball and you're pushed, do you normally get a foul?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was looking at the other official who wanted to call the foul, but then they called it out of bounds on the possession as they're extending the clock as long as they can. The Dragons wait till the ball crosses the line to even pick it up. 52-48. Dragons have the ball again. Just now they do get the ball inside to their big man. He turns around on Sally and makes it. That's a 2-point lead, guys. 52-50. The Dragons have come alive here in the fourth quarter. As Dean is bumped, almost forces a three. Glad he didn't shoot that one. As Irvin's going to take it in, he's going to get fouled. Just as it looks like they're going to turn it up. Gate City has that second burst of energy as Irvin takes the ball to the right side of the rim, banks it in, and there's contact.
Fourth foul on number 4, Jajarius Eatman. So,
yeah, it would be time for your Donald Trump impression, Joe. If he can foul out, it would be
huge. That would be huge. As Irvin completes the three-point play the old-fashioned way, 55-50. Again, as they take the ball in, let's see what they're going to call underneath. Their offense is pretty much just clear out, let Tucker take the ball straight down the middle. If somebody stops him, they're going to throw it out for a three-pointer.
Because they can stop the clock, get them in foul trouble, and be able to score without the clock running, cutting into the lead.
But that's what they have. That's what they have. As we have a block by Dean, but it comes right back to the Dragons. And we're going to get a cheap foul right out front on Vermilion.
They did not call it over the back on Compton.
Unfortunately, Vermilion's shoulder, the injured one from the season, he pointed to it right away, and Coach Vermillion is going. It looked like he was going to go to the bench, but it didn't look good for a moment, that's for sure. I think it popped out and popped back in.
Yeah, I think it did. He hit it right after he hit the floor, and he's staying in there, Coach, keeping him in. And they missed the free throw, but it's rebounded by the Dragons. They go up, miss. Another miss, rebounded by Irvin. A lot of contact again. Here comes Dean. Dean to Compton. Compton going to drive. No, they're going to call a charge on Compton.
I'm sorry, that's probably a good call. He looks set to me. But down on this end earlier, before Vermillion got hurt, Compton was bent over. They were so far over his back, and they didn't call anything. So he's probably feeling a little frustrated right now.
That is Compton's 4th foul. Taking a look at the foul situation. Again, Bradley Dean's got 3. Compton's got 4. Of course, you got Mack and Vermillion each have 2 apiece. 4 score. Wenonah, you got 4 on Mentor and 4 on Eatman. Everybody else has pretty much 1 or 2.
Eli Starnes has checked in for the Blue Devils as the Dragons shoot a long three. No good. Put back by their big 6'9" player is good. He wanted to dunk it, but it slipped out of his hands and still fell into the goal. So it's 55-52 as Irvin takes the ball in, and there's going to be another foul. And the Dragons coach don't understand why they're calling fouls when you get hit on the hand, but Vermillion's going to go, Irvin's going to go to the line.
Well, they're calling fouls now that they weren't calling in the first half.
Yeah.
The fouls have been there all night.
It's just when do you want to call them?
Irvin at the line makes the first one, 56-52.
You know, in this game, again, this is probably the best game of the day here at the Arby's because a lot of them have been blowing out. I know the Bearden game right before with Tabernacle was just a blowout earlier. So, and of course, the Sullivan East game was a little bit tighter.
Yes.
But again, this has been a great game. Gate City, as there's timeout on the floor, a full 60-second timeout. We'll take it with them. 4:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Gate City clinging to a 4-point lead. You're listening to the home Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Broadmoor Senior Living at Johnson City is known for its warm, social feel and great customer service. Because we're a relatively small community, we get to know our residents well, and they become like family to us. We take pride in the care and service we provide to our residents and their families and remain committed to providing a supportive community atmosphere that is more than just a place to live, it's home. So give them a call today at 423-282-0300. Again, that's 423-282-0300. Broadmoor Senior Living of Johnson City.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio. Sports Radio.
We are back. 4:55 left, fourth quarter. Gate City 56, Wenonah 52.
And we've got George and Starnes in, plus Dean, Irvin, and Vermillion still in. Vermillion's shaking that arm still just a little bit, but Coach is keeping him in.
You know, he's hit timely threes. He had a couple at Scotts Hill. He hit a couple against Lehigh. And again, that one big tonight. He's only got 3 points, so he's got another 3 in him, hopefully, before the end of the game.
Smart player in Vermillion. But his dad's a good teacher. As a long three-pointer by the Dragons, excuse me, I wanted to say by the Eagles, as their player got pushed slightly and no foul called on Gate City. So Dean's got to watch that. He's going to get that ball stolen. They're quick when they want to be. This Dragons team plays really good for 30 seconds at a time, and then they don't. Gate City's slowing it down right now. Almost see if we're going into almost like a 4 quarters. The old offense is pretty much what we're playing. We're going to force the Dragons to come out as Dean has the ball out front at the timeline. We're at the 4-minute mark right now. Dean has the ball almost to Bluff City, and it's going to be bounced off his foot. Did not need that. Dean was not being pressured at all, and he went to make a pivot move, and it bounced off his foot. So 56-52. The only good thing about it, the clock ran for about 45 seconds.
Both teams in the bonus, by the way, so we're shooting free throws the rest of the way.
56-52. 3:45 to go. Alley-oop into their big man. And should have been a travel, but they didn't call it. As he put his hand down on the court, ladies and gentlemen. He put his hand down on the court, took 2 steps, and then made the bucket. 56-54, 3.5 minutes to go. Gate City with the ball out front. Dean slowing it down, looking to drive now, and they're going to call a blocking foul. Good call. Everybody but about 30 people in here like that.
That's going to be on Tucker. That's his 4th, Joe?
4th foul, 9th team foul now. Next time it'll be double bonus. So, again, Gate City shooting 77% as a team from the free throw line. Dean goes to the line again. He's shooting 76 on the season. And tonight he is 1 for 2.
Compton checks back in, as does Sally. So we have our starting 5 back in with 3:20 to go. As Dean's at the line for 1 and 1, and he makes the first. Gate City doing what they did the other day, bringing all their players back and relying on their free throw shooter to make his shots. As Dean lines up and makes the second. 58-54, 3:20 to go in tonight's game.
Dean now has 20 points. Again, Irvin's got 44. Irvin is 14 for 16 from the free throw line.
As Tucker takes the ball in, and no good, and another shot no good as they rebound. Blocked right there.
Wow.
There's a lot of contact right there. And we're going to have something here in just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. It is getting crunch time, and it is 3 minutes to go. You've got both coaches.
Well, now the Wenonah coach was saying something to Irvin.
Yeah, he was talking smack to our player.
Yes.
Wow. That takes, wow.
Welcome to the Arby's Classic, ladies and gentlemen. As Irvin's player falls down, he gets the ball into Sally. Sally goes up. Great pass. Irvin says, I don't have to shoot it. I'll pass it. 60-54, 2:40 to go. As Tucker has the ball, spin move inside. No good. Rebounded by Irvin. That could have been a little. Don't get me fired up, Irvin, from here on out.
That's Irvin's 11th rebound of the game.
Safe to say he will have a double-double tonight with his scoring, and they're going to call a foul. I believe the referees have had almost enough of the Dragons coach and their players, as they're calling it really tight now. And each foul, they're just asking, what did I do? What did I do?
Mentor, that's his second. That's the 10th, though, so we're shooting double bonus. Bradley Dean goes back to the line.
Yeah, he was all over Dean's back. You could have put a saddle on him. He was trying to get on top and ride him that hard.
Again, this Dragon team not disciplined. Things like that could be their downfall with 2:30 left in the game.
As Dean at the line, 61-54.
I'm not so sure the coach is upset over I think he's more confused over why they weren't called earlier and now suddenly they are being called. But again, I think the referees are calling a good game. They're calling it fair both ways.
You're correct, Chris, as Dean makes the second. 62-54. We're at 2:26 to go. As Tucker, that's going to be a charge. No way! No way, ladies and gentlemen. This arm was extended by the Dragons player, Tucker. He pushed our player 5 feet, and they call a block.
John Compton leaves the game. He is 5 fouls, leaves with no points, but again,
this play was right in front of us, and I usually don't say anything about the referees, but that was pitiful. He got knocked 5 feet, and he bullied his way through there.
I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying, good news. We found these officials were actually at Wise Central a few weeks ago. Chris's favorite place, which we'll get into a little bit later.
The Compton was the second leading rebounder on the team. He had 5.
As they get the free throw to roll in, they have to get over that. 2:24 to go, 62-55.
Again, with that 2:24 left, expect a lot of energy out of this bunch. Again, they're down by 7, and their coach is fired up. And as
this crowd is fired up. They're all behind Gate City, so we'll see if we can hold on here. The last 2:20 to go, 62-56. Irvin with the ball. Dean with the ball out front. Dean holding the ball out front. Dean's looking to drive. They almost didn't see him. Now he's trapped, and Coach Vermillion calls another timeout. The Dragons player had his back to Dean, and he took the ball, and right at the end, the gentleman turned around and he ended up getting trapped. So we're going to take a break here, catch our breath. 2:08 to go. Gate City leads by 6. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Are you ready to retire? Or currently retired and unhappy with your investments? Are you looking for a retirement specialist that actually cares about you and your needs? Look no further than James River Advisors. Our local office in Gate City is manned by Edwin Cox, and he's ready to take care of all of your needs and believes in establishing deep, long-lasting relationships with our clients. He's ready to help you with financial planning, college planning, investments, and much, much more. So give him a call today at 276-690-8014. Again, 276-690-8014. He's located at 191 West Jackson Street in Gate City.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
As we're back, ladies and gentlemen, pass comes inside to Irvin, and it's knocked away, and they're going to say it was off of Irvin. Bad break by Gate City. We would have had the ball, but You can't look at the what ifs at this point of the game. 2:05 to go. Gate City leads 62-56.